The vice chair, they all sit and they look and they watch and they listen to companies complaining about how they're not making enough money. Sounds like a greedy thing. But when unions come along, it puts a face to the injury, right? We can't always rely on companies to do the right thing for workers. We have to do it ourselves.
We didn't have the right as a union, as our US members did or leadership did, to file trade cases. Just recently, we've got that right. And how was it done and why were we successful? Yes, because we continue to push hard. Other countries are allowed to circumvent and dump products into Canada. It hurts jobs, it hurts our collective agreement, it hurts our communities. And I can't say enough about the Steelworkers Union, just the dedication and just not letting go of it until we were successful.
In 2017, we were contacted by the Steelworkers national office, and they told us we had an opportunity to participate in a trade case. We all attended Ottawa and testified in person at the CITT in December of 2017.
Well, when I started this role, my role as president of 5890, I never thought I'd be a political action involved in political action, but it's part of my role. I'm looking to make sure our members have jobs. The motivation for this is, our members are laid off. There's harm and injury to our members, not just to the company. That is hopefully what the government is finally seeing, is that there is more injury just to the employer. It affects our membership.
On a plein de bons emplois présentement qu'on est en train de perdre parce que justement il y a de l'acier qui est dompé au Canada un peu partout, puis qu'on peut pas rien faire, donc c'est important qu'il y ait des lois pour encadrer ça.
Our membership is constantly in layoff status. In my 21 years with Tenaris, we've been through 6 major layoffs, and every time there's a layoff, there's still a lot of movement in the oil patch and a lot of pipe going in the ground. It's just not Canadian-made pipe, so any opportunity we have to stop that or better it we'll take that opportunity.
Well, I've testified 3 times so far, once in person and 2 times virtually. Let me tell you, the virtual ones were a lot less stressful than the in-person. But I've directly seen the effects of dumping and duties on our membership, and that really piqued my interest because it affects not just our members, but the retirees in the community.
If the union's not doing this, nobody's sticking up for the workers. The government's if we're not pushing the government, they're not going to do it without being pushed.
One of the gaps that we saw, and we're glad the Steelworkers recognized this as well with their lobbying efforts in Ottawa, was that when the CITT tribunal was looking at damages, they would typically look at the corporate damages and the billionaires' money. They wouldn't look at the damages to the community and the membership.
We're in for the fight, no matter what. We don't need the employer's help. We'll work hand in hand with the employer when need be. Their direction is their bottom line. Our direction is to keep our members employed. We're not going to see together. It's not just bargaining. We're not going to see together, but there's a lot of times where our goal is definitely not the same end goal as theirs.
With being able to file our own trade cases now, we will have an opportunity to, if not file against our own employers, we would be able to at least let them know that that option may come if they lay us off and continue to import at the levels that they do. So it kind of gives us a little bit more leverage in bargaining during layoffs and different things.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je pense qu'on est les personnes les mieux placées pour aller expliquer au gouvernement, aller expliquer dans les trade cases aux gens qui décident c'est quoi la bonne décision à prendre, puis c'est quoi l'impact qu'ils ont quand ils prennent des décisions d'accepter cet acier-là qui arrive partout de l'étranger.
I believe that the United Steelworkers we're number 1. There is no other union that is doing what we're doing, especially to the amount that we're doing.
What is a nation without a steel industry? We have got to support our steel, aluminum, and industrial sectors.
I'm super proud that the Steelworkers lobbied the way they did, because now in Canada we're going to have some of the most progressive trade laws in the world, which is what we need.
There is no stopping. You got to keep pushing government for change, because sooner or later there'll be another government and that's going to try to take something away. So we got to keep pushing and keep our foot down.
But let me assure you and all our members, the Steelworkers Union in Canada and the United States is the 800-pound gorilla in the room. Make no mistake about it.